What was that noise?
It worked.
My chair squeaks.
Stop moving it.
But it squeaks. I wasn't saying it's a bad thing.
Why is that a good thing?
Well, it's noise. RomaZac.
Anyway. No, I'll just put the intro in there. That's
Yes.
literally the intro.
Yep. We are doing coming out stories. I feel like
Fun,
the
fun,
lighting
fun.
is really bad.
It is. I feel like
I feel like it was better last time.
it
what
was
are we
better
doing
last time.
wrong?
I don't know what we're doing wrong. And what we're doing wrong is that you don't have a lampshade.
But I didn't have a lampshade last time either.
Oh yeah, but in general.
Hey, one day we're gonna live together, so that'd be fun.
That'll be
Move
fun.
on.
We can just have literally a video room.
We will. Yeah.
I got bored today, and instead of revising for a test I have on Monday, I was looking at flats. Even though it's way too in advance.
I do that.
I was like, oh, that
I
was
do
nice.
that. Oh my god, we're meant to be flatmates.
Exactly.
It's in the stars. Anyway.
Right, coming
So-
out stories.
Coming out stories.
Gonna do Zach first.
This is a 2-part episode. You'll get the next part next week. I did a weird shoulder wiggle then. I don't know why I did.
Just a shimmy. Oh no, it just reminded me. I was playing.
This video has a lot of tangents already.
It does have tangents. Yeah, we were playing over Christmas. You know that game when you put the thing on your phone and it has like a word on it.
Yes.
And I was
The
doing,
Ellen game.
yeah,
It's an Ellen game.
it was that one, and I was holding it up, and I was doing like really well. I was like rattling off because our team was doing really well, and then the word shimmy came up, and everyone on my team, there was like 6 of us. They all just stood up at once and just started aggressively shimmying towards me, and I didn't get it, but I was absolutely traumatized.
So, what did you guess?
There was very limited time left on it at that point. Anyway, I didn't even give a guess. I just said, "What the is that?"
Fair. Right. Coming out stories. That is what this video is actually about, believe it or not.
It's only nearly 3 minutes of recording already.
Yep. We're 3 minutes in and we haven't got to the main content. We're just that entertaining.
We just get very easily distracted.
We do. We're very distractible. Okay, so we're starting with me. Yay. I came out, like a few weeks before you?
Are we doing all of the coming outs?
Well, okay, we'll do the rundown, but I was going to focus on the latest.
I was going to go through all of them.
Oh, right. Well, my name is Zach. I'm a trans man who identifies as bisexual, but if you want, like, the full rundown, I realised I was bi in secondary school. Not really clear when, because I kind of thought I might like girls as well as guys, and then a girl told me she liked me, and I took that as, I don't feel the same, therefore I'm not that. And then realised, no, I just wasn't attracted to her, I am that. Then sixth form happened, uni happened. Part way through uni, I went and worked at PGL.
Everyone loves PGL, don't you? I've actually never been.
It's great. Just never work there if you went there as a child, because it will ruin your childhood memories of it. But yeah, came out as lesbian at PGL. Came back to uni. Kind of started having a thing for guys again, so I was like, wait, what? Then figured out I was trans. And now I'm trans, male, and bi. But was it end of October? I started questioning my gender.
Was it end of October?
That's not accurate. I've been questioning my gender for like a solid year and a half. But publicly questioning my gender, as in actually speaking to people, like close friends about it, didn't happen until like October. And then for Halloween, we had a social and I went as my male housemate. I went
Wait, no,
as my
that
male
wasn't-
housemate.
Oh no, that was the Disney social
That
I'm
was,
thinking of,
yeah,
wasn't it?
Halloween.
Halloween.
I went as my male housemate.
It was brilliant.
And something about that was just an eye-opener that I like to be male presenting. So then I started trying out male pronouns with my housemates and my close friends. Got drunk on a night out and told everyone, which I didn't intend to do, but apparently drunk me decided, yes, you want to tell everyone. So I did. Don't regret it. It was a great move, actually. It worked. Then, about a week after that, I had a big coming out party. My housemate's still very upset that she didn't get me an It's a Boy banner.
I was expecting one of them, to be fair.
Well, she really wanted to. She just forgot to get it in time for the party. And then, yeah, then I picked the name Zach officially on that night. That was beginning of December, the party.
No, it was...
It was...
I thought
The
it was
party was in the beginning of December.
It was the 30th of November, if I remember correctly.
Oh crap, it was. Well,
I know
it
that
was,
because
yeah.
I was in London the day
But,
after.
like, I came
the
home from the
Gender Shake
party
one.
on the 1st of December. Oh, Gender Shake. We will talk about Gender Shake later. And then... So, yeah, I went... Had a big coming out party, came home, December. Fun. And I've been identifying that way ever since. And I went to the GP about it. I told the GP I was trans on the 18th of December. And they also sent off my referral for mental health assessment that day. Then on January 5th, my new depot arrived, which I ordered. So
I still need to
legally,
do that.
legally, my name is now Zachary Edge. I don't know why I said my full name there, but
We can just put a censor over the end of that.
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's Zach. Just call me Zach. And then I got my letter telling me that I have a mental health assessment around the 20th of January. My mental health assessment is on the 3rd of April, which whoop whoop is like less than a month away now, and it's so exciting. And then depending on how that goes, I'll get referred to a GIC, which hopefully will happen very soon because they're building a GIC here soon. Apparently.
And it may open at some point in the next 300 years.
I've actually heard some very good things about that it's being promised to be opened this summer.
Yeah.
But we shall see.
Because we know how much the government loves trans people.
That would, well, it would just save a lot of travel money, really.
Yeah. So how did people react when you came out?
How did people react when I came out? Well, I have a lot of friends here who are LGBT+. Pretty much all of my friends here, bar like a very small handful, are LGBT+, and even the ones that aren't are definitely allies. And they were all really, really lovely about it. I grew up in a very cultural, traditional Asian environment. And some of my friends are Muslim, Asian, traditional, Pakistani, whatever. That was a weird bunch of characteristics.
I'm just going
throw out
to
there.
swipe that off because that is annoying the hell out of me. So it's reminding me to put a retainer in, and I haven't worn a retainer for about 2 years.
Back to me.
Back to you anyway. Tangents.
But I'm probably more nervous about telling my Asian friends. Because that sounds really bad, but from a cultural perspective, you never know how anyone is gonna react. But particularly when it comes to LGBT+ issues, I have a lot of experience with losing friends of certain cultural or religious backgrounds. So I guess I was more nervous about that. Didn't have any reason to be. They all took it really well. Were like, we're really glad you found yourself. Of course we still love you. And that's because, they're decent people. And then there was obviously, as I said, everyone here was fine with it. I have, 4 or 5 really close friends in Reading. I wasn't sure how they would take it. My 2 closest friends back in Reading, who have been my friends, like one of them is my oldest friend, full stop.
How old is she? I'll just go.
We've been friends since we were 3. She's my best friend, full stop. And, like, we had a good old talk about it when I came out to them. And it was very, like, it was funny because I remember they were stood in their kitchen. They are a couple, so they live together. And I told them, and I got silence. And I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't swear, it's fine.
Doesn't matter,
happened?
I can censor it anyway.
Well, yeah, well, you can put a censor over me not swearing if you like, but I know I didn't swear.
No, because I'm not going to put a censor over that. I want everyone to know how uncool you are. All the cool kids swear these days.
Anyway, so you made me lost where I am now. They were stood in their kitchen.
Silence is where we...
They were stood in their kitchen, and, like, literally, it was, like, the longest moment of silence ever that probably in reality wasn't actually that long. And literally, they both just kind of went, we're not surprised. And I was like, I think that's a good thing. I'm going to take it as a good thing. And then we talked about it, and then I told my other Reading friends as well, some of whom have, again, different religious followings to me. Like, I'm not religious at all. So they weren't necessarily all comfortable with it. They did all tell me they love and support me, and they have been respectful of my name since. Pronouns, bit trickier.
Yeah.
But we're working on it. But, like, I know they love and support me, so that's the main thing. And it's just kind of a thing of, like, it will come when it comes, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. And it's kind of like my whole attitude to being trans. Like, I know who I am. That's what is clear to me now. Like, I've never known myself better. Which is why I know that it's right. So for me, it's very much a thing of just, like, I don't want to lose anyone, especially people who have been my friends for years and years and years, and they might be watching this, so this could be potentially awkward.
Well, wait, you're trans, I can't be your friend anymore.
Like, literally, but this is the thing, like, if that was someone's attitude, or just they couldn't learn to accept it, or they wouldn't respect my pronouns, or they constantly just didn't try, I'm happy to just walk away from that at this point.
That's fair.
But this is the thing, and I wasn't sure if that was going to be the situation, but the people that I did have concerns about that happening with, which there were quite a few people both in Reading, where I'm from, for clarification, and where, like, I currently am.
You were just referencing Reading like it was some random place that you happened to have friends in.
Exactly. But, like, everywhere I have friends, there are people from all over that have taken it well and taken it not well, and the ones that haven't taken it so well haven't interacted with me as much. But then there's some of them who just needed some time to come to terms with it, and I know that they don't want to lose me over it, and I think they also know me well enough as a person to know that if it was that kind of issue, we could just walk away from each other as friends, because I don't need that in my life and they don't need it in theirs, obviously.
Yeah. Is that your coming out story complete?
I think so.
Hey.
Woo!
Thank you for watching.
Also, I'm single. Kidding!
Hit him up.
No, don't hit me up. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You need someone to cuddle.